the nice thing about it now too is we've broadened our performance schedule out to include shows for schools. We started doing that years ago, but now it's just huge. We have between 5,000 and 6,000 local school kids come and see it. And I don't know if you remember your first experience going to Powers Auditorium,
Yes, yeah.
but I mean, I remember it, going on a field trip there. It is. I mean, just being in that facility is pretty cool. I mean, it's a beautiful, it's built in 1927 by the Warner Brothers, and so you can't help but be in awe just being in that space. And then, for your first experience in there, for the curtains to open up and there's this like winter wonderland and 20 Santas and all these dancing, and everything, right? Yeah, it's like, these kids just go absolutely berserk. And for us, it's great because, I mean, very rarely does Powers have a sold-out house. I mean, it's a huge house. It's over 2,000 seats. But we always have these sellout houses for Miracle, for especially these kids shows. So I mean, there's nothing like hearing 2,000 kids just like completely lose their minds and sing along with every song. I mean, it's a blast. It's a blast.
How important do you think it is to expose school-age children to something like live theater performance?
Absolutely, it's huge. It's one of those things that I kind of been trying to voice. Especially over the last few years, because it just seems like schools now, the first thing to go is the arts. If they're not cutting the school plays or musicals, there's certainly hardly any more drama clubs. Some schools can't even afford to have a band anymore. So yes, it's majorly important to get the kids exposed to the arts because it's such a creative outlet for kids. I mean, we try to include as many kids in the show as possible. We've got, I think this year we got over 60 dancers, ages 10 to in their 20s, and we do about 80 to 90 kids we get involved in the show. So there's over 150 people involved. Chipping away and getting these schools to come, a couple of thousand at a time every year. It helps because these kids, everything is so, phones. I mean, it's just there's nothing you can compare to seeing something live. It's totally different. It's not like a movie. It's not like TV and all that other stuff. It's something that's palatable. It's something that the kids, it's immediate response thing, and you can't describe it to people. Adults too. It's hard to describe to people. The dancers, the singers are all the best vocalists in town. The musicians, these guys play with the Youngstown Symphony. They've played in bands all across America, and have worked with Broadway pits. So the musicians are top notch. We get a production company, 42 Event Production, who's, I mean, they're great. I mean, they do everything from the Broadway tours that come into town. They do our shows. I mean, we're not Trans-Siberian Orchestra, with the lasers and the flames and everything, but, we're getting there because we put so much gear up in the air. That is so it just blows people's minds. That adds to it too. So this isn't just your regular high school recital or something. Yeah. It's definitely a cut above, and anybody that comes to it, I guarantee it, you're going to want to make it a family tradition because you can't walk out of Powers Auditorium and not be in the Christmas spirit after seeing, this. You're like overloaded with this. And it's for us, it's like Youngstown's version of the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. Sure. That's what we've always kind of strived for. So when you live in New York, that's what you do at Christmas time. You bring your family, you go to Radio City Music Hall, you see the Rockettes. In Youngstown, we're hoping people come to Powers and see the Easy Street Dancers.